Welcome to our star, the Sun. We are studying the 5th grade Earth and Space Sciences 2nd standard, and that is, the Sun is one of many stars that exist in the universe. When you think of a star, you probably don't think of the Sun, but actually, the Sun is our star. Stars are huge balls of hot glowing gases that produce their own heat and light. The Sun is the closest star to Earth. In fact, the Sun is the only star in our solar system. And it appears to be the largest star in the sky because it is the closest star to Earth. I like how the Sun is kind of like an optical illusion. It looks the largest because it's the closest, but actually it's only a medium-sized star. Like, look at me and the moon. It looks like I'm eating the moon, but you know that the moon is way bigger than me. The only reason I look larger is because I'm closer to the camera. The Sun does the same thing. The Sun is a medium-sized star, so even though it's largest for us, it's actually only a medium-sized star. All right, let's look at our recap here. All right, so the Sun is our closest star. It's medium-sized, and it's our only star in our solar system. Oh yeah. We know a lot about our star, the Sun, but we also need to know about stars in general. Stars form when gravity causes gas and dust particles found in space to pull together. These particles are squeezed together under great pressure, and eventually energy stored in the particles is released as heat and light. A star is born. All right, so what was that standard again? I know I wrote it down before. Maybe the magic of the internet can help me get it back. I give it a try. Ready? Abracadabra. There it is! Wow! All right, we are still studying the 5th grade Earth and Space Sciences 2nd standard. That is, the Sun is one of many stars that exist in the universe. But we're going to go ahead and talk about those other stars. So what is a star? Stars are huge balls of hot glowing gases that produce their own heat and light. Hey, where'd this little guy come from? Stars come in all different sizes. We have stars that are smaller than our Sun and stars that are much larger than our Sun. Remember, our Sun is a medium-sized star. And because stars are far, far away, they don't appear as large as the Sun, which is our star. They look really tiny because they're so far away, but they might actually be larger than our star, the Sun. Stars are classified by their color, temperature, brightness, and size. The color of a star can tell us about its temperature. For example, blue stars are the hottest. A blue star's average temperature is about 15,000 degrees Celsius. Ooh, so if you look at this, blue stars are actually the hottest. What are the coldest? Red stars. So opposite from our water faucets, because we always think of blue as being cold and red as being hot. But when we talk about stars, the blue are hotter than the red. So it looks like we've got blue is the hottest, and the next hottest is the white, then the yellow, orange, and then the coolest would be the red. Stars have a wide range of sizes. White dwarf stars, for instance, can be as small as a planet. Giant and supergiant stars are many times bigger than the average sized star. The largest stars are also usually the brightest. A star's brightness is related to the amount of visible light it gives off. stars appear in patterns called constellations, which can be used for navigation. Constellations are areas where a group of visible stars form an outline or some sort of pattern, typically representing an animal, mythological person or creature, or some sort of inanimate object, something that's never lived. So it's a way to be able to see patterns of the stars. My Zodiac Star Finder can help me find those constellations. Or you can just go outside and look up at the sky and see what you can find. There are apps that you can use like Star Finder, and it'll show you the exact constellations that you're currently viewing. When we talk about groups of billions of stars and the objects that orbit the stars, gas and dust, that's a galaxy. Once, people thought Earth was at the center of the universe. The universe is everything that exists. Now we know that we are not even at the center of our own galaxy. Let's review one more time what we talked about today. We know that the sun is our star and that it's the closest and only star in our solar system, but it is only a medium-sized star. Stars come in all different sizes, and because stars are far, far away, they don't appear as large as the sun, even though a lot of them are bigger. They just look like that because they're far away. And we also have those patterns that can be used for navigation called constellations. What kinds of things did you learn about the sun and other stars? Anything you didn't know before? I hope so. All right, that's all for me. Take care. Peace.